listening. My name is Aladrian Wetzel, and I am the Executive Director of Two Strikes Theater Collective. Thank you so much for your donation and for registering to watch our first solo production, This Crown Is Mine. Our mission at Two Strikes Collective is to create art that is unapologetically Black femme-centric, to upset the white patriarchal status quo, and to provide creative outlets for Black women in the Baltimore community to express themselves through art. And what better way to showcase this mission than through original works by these fantastic Black women playwrights to talk about the subject of Black hair. These 12 stories were written in celebration of the hair that grows out of our heads. We asked you to stay engaged during the production, post comments in the chat, and celebrate with us. Like what you see? Then check out our next production on Juneteenth in partnership with Fells Point Corner Theater as we showcase original works by our own playwriting collective. Head to twostrikescollective.com for more information about our upcoming shows or to donate in order to further our mission to center Black women's stories. Enjoy the show. Hi, kitty girl. You are beautiful, you are powerful, you are boss, baby. Oh, good morning. I didn't realize that you had arrived. You're early, aren't you? Well, caught me in the middle of my morning routine. Anywho, how are you on this beautiful day? Guess you're trying to figure out why I invite you here. And yet is. Well, I asked you to meet me here today because I wanted to say thank you. Yes, thank you. Thank you for what, you ask? Thank you for finally setting me free. Free from the bondage. Free from the opinions of others about my beauty. Ever since we arrived in Jamestown in 1619, I've been the same. You can't even begin to imagine the trauma I've experienced. I'm accustomed to being worn in many elaborate styles, adorning the crowns of African queens and kings. When people saw me, they recognized one's social status, marital status, tribal ranking, or origin. The way I would easily twist and coil into beautiful works of art was just simply amazing. Then something awful happened. I was no longer a symbol of beauty. I became a symbol of shame, something unusual. I was no longer able to be free to toil and kink to my heart's desire. The effects of the transatlantic slave trade stripped me of everything I knew and loved. There was no longer a beauty to behold. They cut me off. I was left uncared for and forced to wear tea-ons, so required head covering enforced by 18th century laws in Louisiana because apparently my presence and beauty is a threat to the social order. You see, the truth is, white women,
didn't like the attention I received from the men, so I had to be put in my place. But that didn't last very long because the sisters whose heads I adorned found creative ways to style those teenagers. So that plan backfired. I have survived many attempts to extinguish my greatness. The conch, the hot comb, the jerry curl, texturizers, and relaxers. I've been through it all. And here I stand. Here we stand. Sisters, y'all are doing it. You're carrying the torch that started back in the 1970s with the movement to reclaim our beauty and love our curls and coils. The movement to reclaim our natural beauty rests on your shoulders, and you are doing a phenomenal job. Continue to embrace your waves, your curls and coils, no matter what S pattern. Continue to embrace the beauty that you behold. On behalf of hair across the diaspora, thank you. Thank you for letting us be exactly what the divine created us to be. Simply beautiful.
No, absolutely not. I did not go through natural hair hell during my childhood. I did not burn my ears and my forehead. I did not scream through perms and relaxers every 2 weeks. I did not cut my hair against my parents' wishes in high school. I did not get called nappy, dirty, ugly, and messy for years. I did not have to learn my hair before YouTube tutorials. I did not get my hair braided for 48 straight hours. I did not get cursed out by African hairstylists for being too tender. I did not get threatened by my boss to do something about my hair or else. I did not have men of all colors consider me militant and undateable. I did not grow locks and have people consider my hair unsanitary. I did not go through this. Signed, somebody else's child.
Come. Hi! Yeah, it's so nice to meet you. I'm really excited for this show too. Oh yeah. I've worked with Michael before. He's really great. You did Hairspray over at the... Yeah. I had a few friends in that. Yeah. So, I love the mock-ups. I love the direction you're going in with the costumes. And I love that you're up for collaboration and stuff. Make each piece unique. It really helps with the character building. So, in any way that I can... Oh, my hair. Yeah, my hair. Yes, it was different in my headshots. I got those about 3 months ago, so... Yep, we like to switch it up every now and again. Yeah, those were braids, so not exactly appropriate for the show. It's set in 1912. I'm not a dramaturg, but it doesn't seem quite... It's it would seem a little out of place. But oh yeah, I'd love to see what you have planned for me hair wise. Oh. So are we thinking a wig for that or no wig? Not enough in the budget. Michaela, she's not a natural blonde, and I heard that she was getting something that's like different and. Oh, she doesn't want to damage her hair with harsh chemicals. Gotcha. Well, if I did that to my hair every week, it would also be damaged, heat damage, so. No, my hair can't take it. Actually, contrary to popular belief, black hair is pretty delicate, so. No, not damaged, delicate. Oh yeah, that was a weave that I had during audition. Is that what you mean? Well, it is similar to a wig, but I mean that sounds great. I could totally do that. Probably have it installed about a week or so before tech. Yeah. So would I talk to the stage manager about reimbursement or? What do you mean? It costs about $300, so yeah, that much. I mean, if you want me to look nice, I think it's in everybody's best interest that I look good. No, nope. I wasn't going to get one anyway, so I'm not paying for that. Not in the budget, right. Look, I don't think that we've gotten off to the best foot. I can't blame you that your faulty, though I'm sure very expensive education failed to teach you about hair that has a natural curl. Actually, I can. Because you came here to your job after doing all this detailed research on costumes, fashion, the time period, yet somehow you saw my headshot on the cast list and didn't consider, maybe I need to dig a little deeper, phone a friend, heck, look something up on YouTube, just so you could save me the exhaustion of having this conversation that I have to have every single time I walk into a room looking like this. For me to do your job for you. Because we both know that I'll come up with something. Because I don't want to walk out there looking like a bummy mess on that stage. Because somehow it's going to reflect more on me than it does on you, and ain't that... I suggest we table this conversation so that you can have the time you need to give my hair the research it deserves. And then we can circle back around. See you at design run. Okay, bye.
What is my hair texture? Is it 4A, 4B, or 4C? It's not curly and definitely not straight, but instead kinky little coils. I wouldn't even call it a curl pattern. My hair is thin, not thick like the rest. The length is at my neck. At best. No, I do not have good hair. Was it the Just For Me perms, track glue, and synthetic hair? The heat of the flat iron gave its wear and tear? Was it the straightening comb, the hot comb created by Madam C.J. Walker? My grandmother used it on my hair every week until my hair broke off piece by piece.
Hey, Miss Padilla. What's wrong with your car now? Nothing. For real? Nothing's wrong with
No, I do not hate my hair. But do I love it? Sometimes. I hate the fact that it's short, but I love the versatility of it. Bantu knots take me back to my African roots. Braids provide a protective style. Wigs are spontaneous and fun. My natural fro is unique. Well, I would say that hair is a woman's glory, and that you share that glory with your family. They get to see you braiding it, they get to see you washing it, and they get to see my hair, my glory.
Okay, Stella.
Not like that. It's a virtual date, just so I can match your name with the face.
Or a ring to finger.
Slow down. Listen, I'm calling you because, look, I'm about to send you these pictures. I want you to look at them really quickly.
All right, so you see, I realized that none of them actually show my natural hair. Even my natural hair picks on me with the wig from that IG boutique, the one, Not Your Roots. Girl, you know, I told you I'm trying this whole other approach now. No lies.
Lying? Who's lying? Girl, wear your hair however the hell you feel the most comfortable. That's a lie?
Bitch, I don't even have the same hair types as the styles in these pics. He thinks I'm a 2C and I'm a 4C.
Well, you damn sure was a 1A L DeBarge back in the day. You remember that motion perm you gave me? Almost burned the back of my neck up.
You are so silly, but seriously, think about it.
Every time I post on IG or these dating sites, you know, I get more swipes and likes when I have my hair longer, straighter, wavier, right? And it's always them high yellow fellas and the I don't see color brothers. I mean, the Hotep fam, they do love the bush. But I just don't know, like, am I going to give him Yara Shahidi tonight or Florida Evans? Girl, am I picking or am I slicking? I don't know. Maybe, what you think, Soul Glow or Juices and Berries?
How are you going to say that you want a man that can grease your scalp, but he can't actually get to it? And your hair is always cute. Like, that nigga don't know hair textures. Trust me. I think he just wants to make sure that the two of you aren't sitting in the same barber chair, or that you guys are not going to cross paths, you know, on your way to getting a Caesar anytime soon. You understand what I'm saying? Our hair is like our next level of intimacy. And you know Dee's motto. If he can't help you pick up a comb, then you don't
need to take his ass home.
his ass home. Exactly.
Okay, but like, what if, right?
What? What if what? Girl, what if he likes it?
Hmm.
What if he wants to play in it? Girl, what if he wants to pay for it? Wear your hair however you feel the most comfortable. And if you are giving Lady of Rage tonight, then rock on with your bad self. Period.
Okay. Hi, everyone. So happy to have you all here. Thank you for coming to my Instagram Live for my very special announcement. I know you've been curious. Some of you have thought I might be releasing a hair care line. Some thought I was dropping a mixtape. Can't say I haven't thought about it. LOL, yes, I am stalling. I want to give people time. I know y'all be on CPT. And this is a big announcement. As many people are here to hear it, the better. Oh, thanks. It does look extra good today, doesn't it? Yes, I will definitely tell you how I got this look. Okay, 3,000 people. I think that's enough. I'm breaking up with the natural hair movement. I know this comes as a shock to, well, probably all of you. Some of y'all have been here since that first twist out video when I didn't even know how to edit, and I love y'all for that. But it's time for me to go. Now, I never wanted to be a natural hair vlogger in the first place. You know that? I was just trying to get my little videos off talking about books and sci-fi TV. And someone commented on my video and said, "Oh my God, I love your hair. Can I see your routine?" And I uploaded my twist out video and boom, my subscribers shot up. And suddenly it seemed like the YouTube thing might actually work out. Like, why not become a natural hair YouTuber? But y'all, I'm not a hairdresser. I'm not a beautician. I'm just a bitch with a ring light. Like, there are 500,000 of you. We do not all have the same hair. And I don't mean this 3C, 4C bullshit. Wait, pause. Did y'all know that the hair typing system was created by a man to sell products? Yeah. Yeah, I just found out. Can you believe that? Anyways, we do not have the same hair. There's just no way that what I do to my hair is going to work for 500,000 of you. I mean, is it even half of you? A quarter? How many of you do exactly what I do to your hair? Exactly. Just a baby X45. You had to experiment. You had to discover what worked for you, not just do exactly what I did. Thank you. To be honest, I've been feeling this way for a long time. Maybe since I started, but I finally had to stop because, like, integrity, ethics. I've been on a journey lately. I haven't made a video about it because I don't want to stumble into another YouTube niche, but I've been healing. I've been learning a lot about myself, and the more I get in tune with who I am and with what I want to do in this life, the more this space doesn't seem right for me. Like, okay, like, Like every time you see me do a video where somebody sent me their particular products, yeah, I'm using it, but I use it one time for the pic and then never again. My regular routine is the same exact shit it was in that first video because it worked. No need to change it, but I've done how many hair care video routines since then? For what? People are paying me to use products I don't need so I can get you to buy products you don't need. I'm sorry. Just makes me feel icky. Okay, cool. Break up with the natural hair movement, but did you have to cut all your hair off? Woozy face emoji. Okay. Well, first of all, I'm a Leo. But yes, I did need to cut my hair off because you all were obsessed with how long my hair was. Pics of me have been circulated on Twitter with the caption, "Black girls grow long hair," damn near as many times as the little blonde Melanesian kids. There was a time when fooling with y'all on the TL had me stressed about how long my hair was. Why? Sure, black girls can grow long hair, but some of us don't. And why would we want to? Our hair and all the different types does the coolest, most amazing things that nobody else's hair does. Have you seen the kinky hair sculptures? Like, the natural hair movement should be about embracing what our hair naturally does. And it doesn't seem like that right now. We're taking hours and hours to manipulate our hair into everything but what it naturally wants to do. The natural hair movement feels like a lie. Or maybe I feel like I lied. Maybe it was good at the beginning, but then capitalism did what capitalism does. Colorism did what colorism does. Corny niggas in the comments do what corny niggas in the comments do. I don't know. I can't rock with it anymore. This is just my truth. This is just my truth. Now, I'm not about to drop this truth bomb and bounce, but I'm not about to give y'all a video crying. Little viral crying YouTuber goodbye. And truthfully, I'd like to be in my bald-headed whole shit without 500,000 without 500,000 eyes on me. So I'm deactivating this account. Okay. Well, I'll see you all sometime. Okay. I guess I don't need to do that, huh? Bye.
Oh, wow. You
No.
cut your hair?
No.
Please,
Where
no.
don't cut your hair?
I like your hair
Where'd the
better
afro
long.
I
go?
didn't know you were going to
Sorry
cut
for
your
that.
hair.
Where did the afro
I
go?
just like longer hair better.
Please don't cut your hair.
Big chop, huh?
Just like longer hair better.
Do you miss having long hair? Long hair, long hair, long hair, long hair, long hair, long, 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 long.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
December 2019, I flat ironed my hair, not realizing it'd be a pivotal moment in my hair journey. I rocked the ponytail for a minute, thinking it was stylish, and it was. But then when I went to wash it, my hair didn't go back to its original texture. It was limp, and it just wouldn't go back. So I waited for 2 months. I kept washing it, wore wraps in the meantime, but nothing was working. So then I finally worked up the courage to go to the barber. Her name was Mariah, and she cut my hair just how I liked it, even before I knew how I would like it. And I even kept my hair afterwards. I mean, I was afraid of parting with it. So yes, I do miss my hair, but after I realized it wouldn't go back, it didn't feel like my hair anymore. So like any good thing, I just had to let it go and move on, move forward. Just let go of the perceptions of who I used to be and embrace the skin I'm in and who I'm made to be. This is who I am. This is my hair. And I love it.
Hey girl, I know all of the annoying things that you're hearing right now from the white people. Why do you straighten then curl your hair? I don't get it. How do you make it do that? As she reaches out to touch it. That will become faux pas in about a decade or two, so hang in there. Or from the black people. Girl, look at this hair. What are we gonna do about these roots? On top of that, relaxed hair will start to come under fire. I'm sorry to have to introduce you to the phrase creamy crack, but you're going to be sick of it about 5 seconds after you hear it in the early 90s. A word about this idea that you're only straightening your hair to look white. Real talk. As you can see, whatever styles you rock do not look white because you're not even starting with the same material. Even at its most straight, it still looks like black hair. Besides, you're black, the hair is on your head, so no matter how it's styled or teased or pinned up, it will always be black hair. So much of youth is about being a product of your environment, especially for a kid like you, a joiner, always looking for an interesting club or group of friends. And this happens to be your environment. Fitting in, wanting to look like the peers around you is not just a lost black teenager thing. It's a teenager thing, period. Besides, just having the hair that you have, which acts differently than everyone else's, is a daily reminder that you will not, and more importantly, do not have to, fit in all the time with your white peers. That unique quality is to be celebrated. If you're gonna stand out anyway as only one of dozens of black kids in a student body of over 5,000, do it with style, your black style. One day in 1999, you will realize you've been trying to comb over the front part of your hair like a middle-aged white man trying to hide a bald spot, and decide that there's a better way to do your hair. You will fill in the gaps of your hair knowledge by finding out about things like styles that rest your hair. I know, right? You will also find styles that will give you a version of the curl that you grew up with and that you like without damaging your hair and scalp. I promise that one day you and society will catch up with each other, or start to, and you and others will demand acceptance for the way the hair grows naturally out of your head, and encourage the changing up of the looks even every day, because that's something we as Black women get to have fun doing. And you don't have to do the big chop. Transitioning hair takes a little effort, but can be worked with if you still want your long hair while you're waiting for the perm to grow out. Oh, a pro tip, find big headbands now. And while you're at it, don't throw out all your scrunchies like your white friends did after college. They are perfect for sectioning out your hair so you can wash it. Oh, time out. Let me tell you this now, so you don't have to learn it in your 40s. White women wear extensions. Cher, Dolly, Morgan Fairchild, that is not always their hair. You just didn't know because they don't have to take crap for it. Just saying. That said, do you sometimes miss the old straight look? You bet. And just based on years of habit, when you have a nice event to go to, your knee-jerk reaction is to go and get that blowout. Provided you're not under quarantine, but that's a whole other play. However, the older you get, the easier it is to stop beating yourself up for liking some styles that were around during your formative years or just wanting to shake up the look. Besides, after a wash, your curls pop right back. Listen, Black hair is inherently political, especially in the United States, where we've been taught that the Black beauty aesthetic is inferior. And remember this, the idea of your hair being part of your whole identity goes all the way back to our roots in Western Africa. So you see, this is much bigger than all the decisions you made during your Bon Jovi-soaked high school days. So whether it's blown out, twisted up, left to dry, or just plain looking crazy, that crown is your privilege to wear. Protect and respect it.
Once there was a brown girl, skin kissed by the sun, melanin to her fingertips, cold hair to the roots. But her roots, dry from reflections in mirrors that were never meant for her, straightened to suit false narratives of beauty, entangled, pulled back, patted down to keep from scratching at her roots. Scars from relaxing her identity now etched in her scalp, her mind, prone to blend with weaves of opinions formed from oppression's thread it does not hide. The new growth, now kinked up at her roots. Textures only her ancestors could foresee. That foresee now waves a little differently, because hot combs and silk presses only revealed the thickness of her roots. Braided together with stories of our glory, where kitchens magically turn to locks, where crowns are held up by nappy edges and proud afros. Those two strands laid down by Mama Nim have a little twist to them. So these roots will not be controlled and do not need taming. And how beautiful is this dreaded truth? Because there's something protective about her roots.
Mommy, why don't I have bouncing and behaving hair? A commercial for Pert shampoo, and suddenly my mom had to explain to me why my hair wasn't like the other children's hair on base. While it might bounce and behave, it wouldn't like that white woman's or any of the other children I was surrounded by. I learned that it wasn't just fine, it was beautiful, just the way it was, and perfectly me. But why aren't there any commercials for girls with hair like me? My mother's answer was brutal yet honest, because white people don't see girls like you. I learned that unless I was exceptional, or they wanted someone to fetishize or blame, the world would not see me. That's not your real hair. A refrain heard time and time again. Apparently, being dark-skinned with curly hair meant that it was fake, and therefore it was totally fine for others to touch or pull, including teachers. I often responded with, even if I bought it, it would be mine. Or, who raised you? I learned sarcasm and humor. I learned that my words could protect my hair and me from grasping hands. Oh, you got that good hair. A statement I had no context for. Once again, my mom had to explain that good hair was hair that was clean, moisturized, and styled however you wanted it to be. I learned to armor up emotionally, if not physically, as all black girls do, sooner or later. I learned the world is not kind to black girls in any form. We are objects, oddities, never allowed to just be people. After years of, "Is that your hair?" comments, and me becoming more and more closed off to touch and interaction, someone got bold and got beat. I learned that more than my words could protect me, my fist could too. I learned to think and be a warrior. I had to. With hair like mine, being quiet, being nice, just made me a target. So I made sure that, like Medusa, no one would touch me without my permission again. I traveled. In Venice, California, my braids were adored, perfect for surfing and hanging on the beach. Leeds, England, surrounded by an entire community of people who looked like me in a way I had never seen before. West Indian and proud. My hair wasn't an outlier. It was the norm. Nice, France, where the wine and compliments flowed. Suddenly people saw me as my parents did. Suddenly my hair wasn't just noticed, it was appreciated. I learned that my hair was just one more part of my arsenal. It is truly a crown, and I wear it proudly.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm sorry. That was my sister on the phone. She's getting married in a few months, so everything's just That's why I'm here, by the way. She said that she called you? Right. She didn't trust me to do this on my own, which is fair, since I've never actually gotten a wig, fun fact. Don't get me wrong, seems interesting enough. I mean, these girls on Instagram, it is crazy what they can do with some lace. It feels like all of a sudden, a whole new world opened up that only Beyonce had access to before, you know? But it's just not my thing. Like, I'm not a wig person. I don't know. When Anna told me that she wanted her whole bridal party to wear wigs, I thought, why? Half your bridesmaids are natural. Most of us don't even need a wig to get straight hair. And the whole thing just feels like a power trip. But then again, power trip might as well be Anna's middle name. This whole bridezilla thing she on right now, fucking annoying. She's just using this wedding as an excuse to be a bitch to everyone. And we're letting her, because calling her out on her bullshit 3 months before she marries a dude that we all think is a piece of shit seems a bit rude, right? Sorry. Ugh. Oh my God. I'm sorry. This is so not even about any of that. Please just forget everything I just said. Sometimes I just open my mouth and it's just, you know, all over the place. Right. Hair, wigs. Which, I'm sorry, can I just say it is so weird that this is what we're doing now? Like, I feel like about 10 years ago, we all agreed to simultaneously go natural. And it was hair oil and shea butter and twist styles. And it was this whole new world, this uncharted, unpioneered promised land. And now it's like, I go on Instagram and I'll see someone with the most beautiful head of curls. And then 3 seconds later, she's lifting the lace. Like, what is that? And I know this is not new. I get it. Black women been wearing wigs since forever. God. Our mom used to have this church wig. It was like in a natural shade of black and had the most tightest curls you've ever seen. And it was so stiff. And every morning before church, Anna and I would watch our mom affix this furred monstrosity onto her head and just laugh and laugh and laugh. But then we got to high school and we got relaxes, and then our mom wanted us to have church wigs of our own. By then, Anna was no longer on my side. We grew up best friends, and then, I don't know, she just sort of drifted. Got caught up in our mom's self-loathing current. And I don't know, after that, she just did anything mom said. So Anna got the wig. I fought, obviously. I called it ugly and stupid and old. And all our mother would say was, we have to give God our best. And it just never made sense to me. Why would we have to put something over what God had already given us for it to be good enough? Why are we never good enough? Anna will listen to anyone who says she isn't enough. It's like she doesn't even hear me anymore when I tell her she deserves better than the narcissistic parasites she lets into her life. So, here I am, getting a wig. And I'm the maid of honor, which I didn't think I was going to be, since we hadn't had a real conversation in the 2 years before she asked me. Telling someone that you think all their life choices are shit will really drive a wedge. But she's my sister. And she was my best friend. And maybe none of this matters as much as I think it does. So, yeah. Is this the part where you measure my big ass head?
Tame my hair. Train my hair. Make it to submit. Is my hair scary to you? Tame it like a wild beast. Am I beastly to you? Should my hair obey your limp and lifeless standards? Should I tease and play pretend with it? Pretending that by making my hair flat and straight in the workplace, I'll blend into the scene, be straight-laced. Does relaxed hair camouflage me? Does straight hair take away this pop of brown color? I've played hide and go seek long enough, texture ditching and code switching as to not alert you to my blackness. Whitewashing myself like that creamy crack I shoot into the follicles of my hair, pretending like it don't burn. Scalp screaming out in agony as I whip my hair into submission. See, that crack takes more than it gives. Walking around looking like distorted funhouse mirrors, not able to see my real self, reeling from this double mind, trying to make sense of my blackness in this white world. You see, those who hold the power shape the narrative. And they have said that black is the comparative of bad. Should I eschew my beauty and take on that tainted form that was created for me? Slipping into those most uncomfortable shoes, breaking myself like lotus feet. See, relaxed hair don't relax me. See, I know the strife. Afraid to get it wet or sweat. Afraid of the wind, so I get it pinned. Too much heat, it will deplete. I'm tired of it. So many rules to fit into your unbefitting world. My hair can be a plethora of things. To me, it's everything.
The following is a rousingly verbose poem about the follicular beauty of African American hair that culminates in an admonition against follicular maltreatment. Black hair, much flair, don't care if you stare. Thick hair defies air, others glare cause it's not fair. Big hair, so debonair, pass it down to my heirs. Strong hair, I swear, holds weight, can't compare. This hair, laws ain't spare, I say laissez-faire. Coiled hair, so rare, God made, no heirs. Kinked hair, I declare, appropriated everywhere. Nappy hair, proud to bear, I thank God and say my prayers. Long hair. Long hair, it's mine, mind your business, you'll be fine. My hair. You can stare, while in Times Square, with cool footwear, getting bus fare. But beware, don't you dare put your fingers in my hair.
evening, everyone. My name is Rachel Wilson. I am so thankful to all of you for tuning in to watch our production of This Crown Is Mine. A special thank you to our 12 amazing playwrights for being loving, compassionate, committed, and willing to share their hair stories with us. When I thought of the idea of black hair, I never thought that it would be like this. Bravo, ladies. You guys deserve all the congratulations. Don't forget to look at our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter pages for upcoming productions and events. Thank you. Good night.